Hey y'all, it's racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Hey now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it to the crowd, can't take no more. Big hair since the flag came down. Be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Here since the flag came down. Be here to the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
All right, welcome back to the NR2003 online racing series, the Cup 10 Wing series here from Thompson Motorsports Park. 7 drivers in this one. Let's take a look at our starting lineup. So TJ Smith on the pole, the number 96 Arnell Carrier Chevrolet. Elias Reese starts on his outside on the number 5 Delphi Chevrolet. Row 2 is going to be Nathan on the inside and Brian on the outside. Row 3, Vlado makes his return to NORS competition tonight here at Thompson. He starts P5, and on his outside, Schultz Gravings, it's Magma in P number 6. And last. Alright, give us 1 minute here. We're going to get everything sorted out. Alright, I do believe the field has just gotten themselves sorted back out, lined back up, and ready to rip here from Thompson. So we're ready to roll. These drivers gonna roll off one more time. We're gonna take the green here in a moment.
Mod.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, engines fired up. Pace car rolling away here. So, I'm going to go through that starting order one more time. It's TJ, Elias, front row, Nathan and Brian. Row number 2. Row 3 will be Vlado and Magma. And row 4, Shane Miller, all by his lonesome. So the field now going to double it up here on the back straightaway. So Elias starting on the outside. That's pretty big here for where he's going to be starting. If he can get a good jump, he might be able to clear TJ down into 1. We'll see how this plays out for him. Green flag, and like I just said, Elias got the jump off the high side. Not going to clear though. TJ drove it in deep. Off turn 2 though, it looks like he will clear him. And Elias is going to be out ahead right now. TJ now down back to his inside. Door to door at the line. TJ had that one, and here comes Brian now, trying to fight for that second place position. TJ has the lead, Elias in second, and Brian somehow P3 at the moment. Nathan now going to try to fight underneath Brian. Going to get to his inside. A little bit of lag from the server there, but everybody looks alright. Nathan versus Brian now for that spot up on the inside. TJ now out front. Gonna come off turn 4 with the static camera here. Get a good look at where everybody in the field is running. There's a couple packs that have formed. Looks like TJ's getting a little bit loose. Rolling through these corners. He's does not look like his car is as steady as it really could be. Oh, and there, like just as I said that, TJ goes around on corner exit. That's a single car spin. That is not good for him, but that will put Elias out in the lead right now. So that's bad for TJ, but huge for Elias. As they come off the corner now, Nathan gonna try to get underneath Brian. Remember, folks, as much as we pointed out, Brian has still not won a NORS race. So today could be his day. I mean, he's sitting second right now, so you never really know. Remember, this is a long race. We're not even 10 laps into this race. It's going to be a long, grueling day here from Thompson. Elias has not won yet this year. That's a big deal. You know, Nathan, normally the top dog, didn't qualify on pole for the first time this season. And looks like he finally has some competition here. It's always exciting to see. So he's going to go try to get underneath Brian. Does not look possible. It's just too much grip up on the outside there. He's really trying to make that inside work. It's not really working too well. Now he sort of gets there to his inside temporarily. Drives it all the way in. Brian going to try a crossover. Gets all up in the dirt. Cannot make that work. And yeah, they are. Looks like they're reeling in the leaders. Or the leader of the 5. Sorry. Take a look at this battle behind them. That's Shane Miller and Vlado there. Fighting for the 4th place position right now. TJ now throws it underneath Magma. Gonna clear him on corner exit. But this pack in front of them is what I'm really watching right now. Shane and Vlado going at it. Remember, Shane has had a lot of run-ins this year with a lot of different people. That could have went south really quickly there. Up front, Elias leads over Nathan. Then Brian. Then Shane goes around. Battling for 4th. He's going to get it pointed in the right direction, but see Vlado, Nathan, and Brian right there. Shane gets it back going. And Nathan is reeling in the leader right now. He is catching them lap after lap. And take a look at this gap here. You can see it's shrinking every time they come rolling on by. We'll get a nice view here of the start-finish line too. You can see there's Shane out front, about to go a lap down. There's Elias, Nathan now, and Brian sitting 3rd. So we had a car get sideways there. No spin though, so they're going to keep it rolling. Big surprise for me is that Shane's not really doing too hot. Normally, you know, he was looking quick in all the preseason stuff we did, and now it looks like he's almost fallen off a little bit. So, not sure what's up with that 44 machine. But Elias almost tags the wall there. I don't really think that's the line he wants to be running right now. I think he's kind of forced to with his tires or whatever. Now I'm going to take the low side to get around the 44. Once again, not where he wants to be. Good for Nathan. Puts Elias in the unwanted line. But now Nathan's going to have to run it to do the same thing to catch, or to pass the 44. Gets by him pretty quickly here. Nope, stuck underneath him still. Cleared him down the straight. Now he's going to have to go try to catch him. Again. That gap has really remained unchanged. Our 5 car has really held about a second over Nathan. Shane up in the wall there. Remember, he is 1 down. He is not running in 3rd. TJ, I'm going to go on board with him. He's catching Brian at an astonishing rate. For he went around pretty early on, I believe, within the first 10 laps or so. And now he's just right there, reeling in the double zeros. Going to take 3rd back on raw pace. He is the pole sitter. Oh, and around he goes! As I say that, Loose is fast on the edge of control, and that will bring out caution number 1 of the day. TJ going around doesn't lose a spot or anything, but that is the 3rd spin of the day, so that brings out the caution clock. The caution counter, I should say. The leaders take the caution and are going to be greeted with the pace car here on the back straightaway. 149 going to go around, make sure he's on the lead lap. Miller will do the same thing once he gets waved. The leader is going to make their way down on pit road, and no, they will not. Elias electing to stay out. Nathan bringing it on in. Cars in the back. See if they come in. Brian Dillon does bring it in. TJ obviously going to bring it in, spinning twice. Not ideal. Looks like Vlado's bringing it in. Maybe some adjustments on that number 93. And Magma bringing it in as well. Shane will bring it in this time after getting his lap back. So the only car that stayed out is the number 5. We know pitting could be a win or loss kind of situation here. Could be a little strategy game to play. Whether you take 4 tires or you don't take 4 tires, when you want to take tires or whatever. But Elias staying out is an interesting call indeed. And he comes in this time. I'm not sure why he would do that. That might be the stupidest move I think I've ever seen. Brings it on pit road, the second available time. Just going to put him all the way in the back and give the lead right to Nathan. So. Pretty dumb call, if you ask me. Getting 4 freshies, probably some fuel in that thing as well. As we are closing in on halfway very shortly. The field stacked up behind this pace car. We're going to go through the field, get a look at who's sitting where. So Nathan, your race leader. And that number 30, Brian Dillon, second. In that Gravedigger themed double zero. So 3rd is TJ Smith. 4th place is Vlado. Elias puts himself 5th out of that pit stop. Magma 6th, and then looks like Shane 7th. Once that field can kind of get lined up correctly here. I'm not sure why it's scoring Nathan down a lap. But I guess we'll see. I don't know. So the 5 over the radio saying that he missed pits. So I guess that explains what happened there. But they're off into 1. Nathan has the lead over Dylan. TJ right behind. And Elias back there. Fastest car of the day. I just want to check that out. That is TJ. Oh, speaking of the fastest car of the day, he went around there. TJ goes around in turn number 4, that is. And Elias going to go on the prowl now, trying to go get Nathan. Second fastest car of the day, going to go try to catch the third fastest car of the day. Upsetting for TJ, man. He's really quick, but looks like that car is just not as stable as he would like it to be. We're going to go back to the leaders now, and it's all that number 30. He either wins or wrecks the car trying to win. See, Brian gets right up to him on corner exit. So yes, we are officially now over halfway. And Brian has not backed down a bit. He's still taking the fight to that number 30, which is really commendable. Most guys would have just kind of settled in and, you know, not really fought for it, but this is one of the closest tracks to Brian on the schedule. It's in Connecticut. He's from Jersey, so trying to go for that kind of home track feel for a win. And he's really going for it now. The lie is gaining on him, however. So he does have to watch out for that. Brian got in the grass, Elias got around him. Now Elias is going to have to do a little bit of work to go catch Nathan. The thing I'm noticing is how sideways that 30 car is getting. Nathan doesn't really self-spin much. It'll happen occasionally at a really slick racetrack. So I'm curious, with how much he's pushing, how will that really affect his tires? Because you can see him here getting into the corner. You just watch the back end of this car. Didn't do it as much that time, but I've seen that car get really sideways, especially on entry. And when that happens, you are, you know, causing a lot more friction on those tires than you would normally. So it's not really too good for those tires. Not what he wants at all. Take a look at the flyby there of the field. Elias is there, man. He is there and he is fast. Elias is going to have the outside, Nathan's going to have the inside here. That's what it would look like from where it looks like they're most comfortable. You saw Elias on that run earlier. Was getting right up almost to the wall. And if that's where he feels fast, that's where he's going to run. That's kind of the thing about these open setup races, is you got to run where you're comfortable, not where everybody else is running. If Elias is comfortable running in that darker pavement, that's where you'll find him. Now Nathan, what he's doing now is he's taking his line away. That's what the 30 is going to be doing. I think he's going to be trying to move up the racetrack just a little bit. Trying to take the 5's line away, trying to make the 5 run on the inside where he's a little bit less comfortable. Especially in 3 and 4, the 5 car can get right up there on corner entry and not really slide it as much. And that's where he's gaining the ground, especially on corner entry. See, on exit he's back down to where Nathan is, but on entry he's right up there. And now they're gonna cross over. Elias is gonna go to the inside, Nathan's gonna go to the outside. Door to door, wheel to wheel at the line. A little under 20 laps to go now. Ooh, Nathan with a little bit of block in there, taking away the inside on entry. It's not where Elias wants to go, but Elias knows that's where Nathan wants to go, so he's going to try to take Nathan's line away too. That's why he goes to the inside here. That was a daring move by the 5 car, but now the 30 is going to get the run on the exit. Nathan in the wall hard. They ran each other's lines, and the 30 wasn't as comfortable. Now the 30 dives it in on entry. Crossing up lap after lap. Some fantastic stuff here from Thompson. See, the 5 car is blinking a little bit. That's just a little bit of lag. I'm sure it's not really affecting him, but it is affecting where Nathan can run and where Nathan wants to run. I'm sure tires are really affecting both of these drivers' game too. The big question is, you know, do they have enough to make it to the end? Do they have enough tires to run all the way to the end? You can see the 30 falling off a little bit. I'm not sure if that was a contact with the wall or what that really was. And we got a caution. And we had an accident here, I believe. Let's take a look at, yeah. So, I believe this is what brings out the caution. It's the 96. Entering 1 and just sliding up, bringing out a caution. It's going to set up a late race restart. Vlado barely avoided it. That's what brings out the caution. It's going to set everybody up. And we got pit stops here from Thompson. Ooh, a little bit of contact on pit road, not intentional. Nathan misses his box. It's going to be big. Elias will win the race off pit road because of that. You can see Nathan's about a second behind on a stop. Elias goes up, now Nathan goes up. So Elias away. Nathan and TJ contact on pit road. And Brian comes off pit road 3rd. 4th off. Looks like it will be... yeah. The 93 will win the race, or will win 4th off. Then Shane. Then it'll be TJ. Then Magma. So that is going to be your order on the restart, unless somebody has an EOL penalty or whatever. But this field is ready to rumble here for what should be about a 10-lap shootout. So the TJ caution brings out a phenomenal finish here. Well, what we can only hope for is a phenomenal finish. We have 7 cars lined up here. They're going to be bumper to bumper here, wheel to wheel, fender to fender, as we go for what should be about a 10-lap sprint to the end here. Everybody's going to be on equal equipment. Everybody has fresh tires. It all comes down to the setup and who is behind the wheel. The lights are off on the pace car, and we have a show for you. Don't count out the 00. He's really good on the short run. So if the 5 and the 30 get a little side by side, you can see the double zero pounce. TJ, fastest car of the day, he got pole as the fastest lap. Look for him to make a splash if he can pass a couple cars before the end of the race. We're going to be going green with 9 to go. And it should be a good one for all intents and purposes. So pace car makes that hard left onto pit road. The field gets ready to rumble. Elias takes him right up to the wall. And we're green for the last time here in Stafford. Thompson, not Stafford, excuse me. I got my Northeast short track confused. Nathan dives to the inside. Elias fights back on the outside. He's in the wall. Now Brian gets to him on the inside. And around goes Vlado. TJ spins too. Elias back up to second now. Elias up the track, back down to the bottom, getting a really good runoff on exit. He's going to be to the inside of him. Door to door in turn 1. He clips Nathan. Around goes Pank. Elias has an open road. Only thing he has to worry about is that number 00, who's way hungrier than he is. Brian's been here since season 2. He has not won a race, and he really wants this win here in Thompson. Elias scrambling all 4 tires on that rough asphalt, trying to go. Wondering if he's going to use his stuff up before Brian can use his. Four to go at the line there. TJ makes the move on Shane for third. Brian's there. He's getting to the bumper of the 5. Mid-corner here, lap 58. 3 to go at the line. Brian's there, man. He just has to find a way to get a better run on these corner exits if he wants to win this race. He's making up so much time in entry, and Elias is making it all back up on the exit. So he's going to have to Hail Melon it if he wants to win this race. 2 laps to go now from Thompson. White flag in the air now for Elias. Brian about a second behind him. Elias into turn number 3. Brian throws it deep. It won't be enough. Off the corner to the line. Elias is going to win in Thompson. Brian's second. TJ brings it home third. P4 Shane. P5 Magma. Nathan sixth. And Vlado going to come home in last. So a phenomenal race and pretty close finish with everything that's happened. Nathan obviously not happy with him. Gonna show his displeasure, and he will be getting penalized for that. There is rules against retaliating against the winner. Elias Reese, winner in Thompson. Alright, we'll see you guys next week when we head, I believe, to Seattle on Sunday.